Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is SixShadows. This is episode 11 of the Duo official PvP series. Welcome back guys. So it's been a while, it's been about 2 days since I uploaded. If you're in my Discord or you read the little post I put up on YouTube, you'll know that our Redwood Waterfall base has been completely wiped. All we had left was 3 heavy turrets, everything else was completely blown up. So yeah, this map may look unfamiliar to some people. I'm actually over here on the center. We had a little backup base over here. It wasn't anything special, it was just like a 3x3 with a couple turrets on it and an indie forge. I kind of had a feeling we were going to get raided, so I built like a mini backup base over on the center. And now the backup base is going to become our main base, so I'm going to have to build another backup base somewhere else in case this one gets raided. So I'll show you guys the base shortly. But first up guys, wouldn't be a SixShadows episode without a fucking RG tame going. And that's the first thing we're going to do, we're going to tame ourselves an RG since we don't really have any at the moment, all of them are dead. Luckily, the center has high-level dinos in the island. I've got a crossbow and tranks on me, and I've got a little RG trap ready to place. Just got to find an RG that we want. So there's a whole bunch of level 90s around. I think I may as well just grab one of those. Don't want to be out here too long since it is 1x, and it's going to take quite a while to tame anyway. Ooh, 145, guys. 145. Juicy. Alright, let's throw our RG trap down on the edge here. Alright, there we go. Trap's down. Let's go grab this 145 and pull it in. Come on, RG, over here. Oh, let me gamma up. It was a bit dark. Apologies. I really got to get used to gammering up all the time. I actually forget it quite often. So yeah, let's get this guy in the trap, knock him out, and tame him up, and then I'll show you guys my base location. Just got to be careful I don't get knocked off the edge, because sometimes they do glitch out and hit you through the wall. We don't want that to happen to us. So perfect. Let's get this guy knocked out. I think it's going to take like over 2 hours to tame, actually, on 1x, like at level 145. There we go. The RG is down. Let's take a quick look at the stats. We got pretty average stats. I feel like I always get 800 stam and 500 something weight. It feels like that always happens to me. So yeah, for 800 stam, 592 weight again. It's all about the post-tame though, I guess. So yeah, it's going to take an hour and 40 minutes on mutton. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find a sheep somewhere on the map, surely. So I'll fly around and look for that in the next hour and a bit. And yeah, then we'll cut back to when it's tamed and I'll show you guys our starter base that we got going. Now, Montage hasn't actually been on this server yet. He hasn't been playing at all. If you haven't watched his videos or saw a status update from him, basically, he had a surgery to get his wisdom teeth removed. The surgery went well, but the next day he accidentally ripped out his stitches and he had to be rushed to the emergency room. So yeah, not too sure when he's going to be back. It might be tomorrow or the day after. I'm not 100% sure. But for now, you guys are stuck with me. Another solo episode. And yeah, let's cut back to when this guy's tamed. Alright guys, then we're back. So I managed to mutton tame the RG. It's almost done. As you can see, 97%, 78% effectiveness. I have got the saddle crafted, and there's one thing that's kind of annoying to me is that you can't change your tribe name anymore. It just straight up won't let you. The button's grayed out, so I guess, yeah, our tribe name is going to be Tribe of Square Square Square. There's nothing I can do about it. I didn't actually know that was a thing, and I've already built the base with an indie forge, so there's no way I'm giving up that to change the tribe name. We're just going to have to deal with that. There we go, guys. We've got the RG tame. Let's go ahead and check out the post-tame stats. We've got a bunch more stam and a little bit more weight, so it's not that bad, actually. It's pretty decent RG. It's going to be hard to level because it's on the center and there's no explorer nodes, but we'll make do with it somehow. So yeah, let me get these two back to base and then I'll show you guys the starter base that we have going. Alright guys, so here's our little starter base that I was talking about. It didn't have quite as many turrets, obviously, when we first moved here. I just put up some of the heavies now. And we still have the indie forge, which is good. I put a backup one in because, yeah, as I said, I like to keep a backup base. Yeah, I knew we were going to get raided at some point on that server. We were on server 40, for those that were wondering. And we had no allies. We just picked a random server and we went on there and we started building up. And yeah, we got wiped. But it's no big deal, really. So here we are, backup base. We're pretty much at the exact same stage we're at before we got wiped, minus the Quet's Anki, but that can easily be fixed. So it's a nice little 3x3. We got the indie forge in the back, and we got 2 vaults there that you can put the metal into to pass it inside. Come inside the base, and yeah, we got a fridge, fabricator, smithies, and 2 vaults. So that's it. That's it for the base. Hope you enjoyed the base tour. As for materials, we got basic stuff here: wood, stone, thatch. We got metal and CP. There's so many beaver dams around here. It's actually crazy how much paste you can get on the center. I'll show you guys that in just a second. And then the fabricator, obviously just basic materials, nothing special. So in this base, I kind of stored basic stuff. As you can see, I got a couple of each tool. We got narcs, we got crossbows, just all the stuff we would need to start again. And yeah, so that's it for the base tour. Nothing too special. As for the location, now it's a pretty nice spot if I do say so myself. It's probably one of my favorite spots for like a small base. There's no points of access by land. You have to fly up, and there's no way for you to actually drop onto the base because obviously the base is like inwards a little bit. So if you tried walking something off here, you'd just fall down. You wouldn't be able to land up here. So to raid us, people have to bring some kind of flying dino, which is good. We're a little bit more secure than we usually are, which is amazing. As for the base plans, for now, I just want to get more turrets up. And I also want to go over to Aberration and build myself a cliff platform. I've tested it in single player. We have a metal cliff platform up here. And then we have some hanging turret towers off the cliff platform. Similar to the tree platform in the old spot, but it'll be obviously, there'll be no tree involved. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the base showcase. I mean, there was nothing really to showcase. I just wanted to show you guys the starter base and why I haven't been uploading for 2 days. And yeah, here it is. So right near our base is this swampy area. And for some reason, beaver dams spawn all over this swamp. So you can see 2 of them coming up here. So you got another one down there. We got 2 more over here, 3 more over here. There's one over there as well. Another one here. Another one on land over here. As you can see, like another 2 on land. It's just fucking insane how many beaver dams you can actually get on the center. I love it. I could actually be picking them up instead of just talking about them, but I also want to show you the other ones. So we're never going to have a shortage for paste, and we're never going to have to tame any snails. I'm going to actually do a run right now, guys, and we'll see how much paste I can actually get. We'll go back to the swamp ones as well after we do these, and we'll just like calculate the total amount of paste we get in one run. We're just getting back to base. We got 2,500 paste, which is just crazy. I didn't even get to do a full run because I'm starving to death and my flax started to break. We're going to start running out of space to store the paste. So that's what our smithy's looking like at the moment. Pretty fucking good. So today it's going to be a pretty slow episode. There's nothing I can really do. I don't have any choices. I just have to fortify the base. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is fill up the Indie Forge with as much metal as I can be bothered farming. I also want to make up a chem bench if I can. So let's go ahead and check what we need for that. So chem bench is crystal, electronics, and poly. Those are the hard parts. We have enough. We have shitloads of paste, as you saw, so we can just make hard poly. I just got to find out where to mine obsidian on the center. And we also need a bunch of pearl. So here's what I'm thinking. I farm up a whole bunch of metal. I go to scorched earth while it smelts, and I whip myself up a few pearls. Yeah, when we get back, we mine some obsidian. And then we make ourselves a chem bench, and we make ourselves a few turrets. Those are the goals. So it seems like a lot of work. It's probably going to take a few hours. Holy shit, I didn't even know. So yeah, let's get to work. First thing we're going to do is fill up the forge. Alright, so we're back at base, guys, and I did a really fucking lazy run. I was only getting like 20 metal per rock, which is ridiculous, so I kind of gave up. All I got was 10 stacks of metal, but to be fair, like, we have quite a few ingots already, so we should be fine. So we got all this metal also, so we should be able to make quite a few turrets and also the chemistry bench. So we'll get this smelting, and for now, I'm going to go straight over to Scorched Earth and get a few pearls. So let's go, guys. Spawning into Scorched, I actually died on the way over and lost my canteen and flak and spyglass. Now, it doesn't really matter because I do have a whip in my upload, so no big deal. We can just download the whip and then get our pearls and then leave. I'm just hoping the timer's not too long. I don't want to get stuck here for too long because it is kind of late already. To be honest, I wasn't really going to upload again. I was going to take a 3rd day off, but that's a bad habit. I don't want to form bad habits again. I want to get back into the daily grind, and I did promise that the duo series would be back today. So yeah, hope you guys are still enjoying it. Alright guys, we're finally at Red Ob. I've actually been stuck on Scorch for an hour, believe it or not, trying to get to Red Ob. I went to the wrong server first, and the Red Ob was completely blocked off by turrets. And then it took me a good 45 minutes to find a fucking drop. So yeah, here we are, the server we usually get our pearls from. Good old Asia server. Let me just grab my whip out of the drop. Alright, and let's get to work. So we just got back to the home server. It took us so fucking long to get back. We actually died while we were waiting for the drop on Red Ob, which is just ridiculous. And it put me on an extra timer of 17 minutes. So I think in total we were trapped on Scorch for a good hour and a half. So yeah, we're back on the center. We got the electronics crafting. I gotta go and mine some obsidian and some crystal, and then we're pretty much good for the episode. I can place down the chem bench and I can start placing down the turrets. Now both the resources I need are pretty close to the base. So we're lucky on that front. The obsidian should be just down here on these little islands under the floating island, and then the crystal should be above the floating island, kind of in like the central cave. I haven't played on the center in a good year and a bit, so let's hope my knowledge of the map is still how I remember it. So I don't have a spyglass because, as I said, I died and lost it on the way to Scorched Earth, but those do look like obsidian rocks to me from what I could tell. And up here we've got our crystals. You can see there's crystals all the way along here, so we'll go ahead and mine those up as well. So that's kind of annoying, guys. I was recording for the past like 5 or 6 minutes, just randomly talking, and I realized I forgot to start recording. So I made the chem bench, I placed it down, I was kind of fiddling with the position. I found one that works out perfectly with the base. Can still walk around with ease. Even with 2 players in the base, it should be quite easy to get around the chem bench and not block each other. So yeah, we got that down, really happy with that. I also made as many turrets as I could, and we ended up running out of electronics. So we've got 8 extra turrets to place. I'm going to go outside and place them now. For now, I can't really be bothered building, so I'm just going to place them on the roof in the corners. Roof's got quite a lot of turrets. Not really as secure as I'd like it because I kind of need hatch frames. We'll do all that later. It's kind of annoying to grind right now because it's 1 times. 2 times should be starting tomorrow. So it'll start tomorrow, but not actually in the video because it starts in the nighttime for Australians, or in the morning, very early morning. So yeah, the day after tomorrow, 2 times should kick in. And I'm definitely aiming to have a quets by that time and get as much farming done as we can. We're going to go hard on the pearls and hard on the metal, and then fortify this place up with 100 turrets and hope for the best. There we go. That's looking good. We got 3 behind the forge. All right, and that's pretty much it for the turrets. That's all we can really do for now. As I keep saying, hopefully Montage recovers soon so he can help me out with the grind. Solo grind is kind of annoying, but for now, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. It was a very short episode. I got quite a lot of progress done, but not a lot of it was video worthy. As you know, I don't like including farming in my videos. Even though I did a lot of farming today, I still didn't want to include it. It's not my style, guys. As I said earlier in the video, I hope to get back to daily uploads after today. So expect to see another video tomorrow unless something goes horribly wrong, like we get wiped. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.